Did you know that one simple drop of oil could reactivate your masculine energy after 60? I'm talking about something so powerful that 75% of men over 60 who try this notice a difference within the first 2 weeks. Stick around because I'm going to show you exactly how to use it step by step, and I mean exactly, down to the number of drops and where to apply them. Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Claire Whitman, and I've been practicing integrative medicine here in Canada for over 20 years. During that time, I've worked with thousands of patients, guys like Michael from Toronto, who was 54, or David from Vancouver, who was 67, both looking for the same thing, to feel like themselves again. And today, I'm going to share with you a natural solution that's helped countless men regain their vitality, energy, and confidence. Now, before we dive in, I want you to do something for me. If you're serious about taking back control of your health and energy, comment below, "I choose vitality," so I know you're committed to this journey. And hey, if you stay till the end, I've got a special bonus that most doctors won't tell you about. Over the years, many men start noticing subtle but constant changes. Maybe you wake up and don't feel as sharp as you used to. Perhaps you've noticed that getting through the day requires more coffee than before. Or maybe, and this is a big one, you're not feeling that spark in the bedroom like you once did. And listen, I get it. It's frustrating, it's confusing, and sometimes it feels like there's nothing you can do about it. But here's the thing, and I want you to really hear this. These changes aren't just about getting older. They're signals from your body telling you that something needs support. And the good news? There's a natural way to respond to these signals, and it doesn't involve expensive medications or invasive treatments. Let me explain what's really going on. As men age, particularly after 60, there's a gradual decline in testosterone production. Now, testosterone isn't just about sexual desire, though that's part of it. This hormone influences your energy levels, your muscle mass, your mental clarity, your mood, and your overall confidence. When testosterone drops, it's like turning down the dimmer switch on your vitality. But testosterone decline isn't the only factor. There's also an increase in inflammation throughout the body, reduced circulation, and what I call hormonal traffic jams, where your body has the hormones but can't use them effectively. It's like having money in the bank but no access to your debit card. And you know what feeds all of this? Stress, poor sleep, an unbalanced diet, environmental toxins that we're exposed to every single day, especially here in Canada, where we spend so much time indoors during those long winters. All of these factors pile on top of each other, creating a perfect storm that leaves you feeling like a shadow of your former self. Now, when a guy comes into my clinic in Calgary feeling this way, the first thing I tell him is this: losing your vitality isn't inevitable. It's not a one-way street. Your body is incredibly resilient, and with the right support, it can bounce back in ways that'll surprise you. So what's the solution I'm talking about? It's castor oil. And before you roll your eyes thinking this is just another health fad, let me tell you, this isn't new. Castor oil has been used for thousands of years, and there's solid science behind why it works. Castor oil is extracted from the seeds of the Ricinus communis plant, which you might know as the castor bean plant. Now, this oil is unique because it contains something called ricinoleic acid, making up about 90% of its composition. This fatty acid has powerful anti-inflammatory properties, and here's the kicker: it can penetrate deep into your tissues when applied topically. Why does this matter for masculine vitality? Well, inflammation is one of the biggest enemies of healthy testosterone production. When your body is dealing with chronic inflammation, it prioritizes survival over reproduction and vitality. By reducing inflammation, particularly in key areas of your body, you're essentially removing the roadblocks that are preventing your hormones from doing their job. But there's more. Castor oil also improves circulation. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients getting to your tissues, including those responsible for hormone production. It's like upgrading from dial-up internet to high-speed fiber optic. Everything just works better. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Claire, I've heard about castor oil for constipation or hair growth, but for masculine energy, that sounds too good to be true. And I get it. I was skeptical too when I first learned about this. But after seeing the results in my own practice, after hearing from guys like James from Edmonton who said he felt like he'd gone back 10 years, I became a believer. The key isn't just using castor oil randomly. It's about applying it to specific areas of your body where it can have the most impact. I'm going to share 3 zones with you, and this is crucial, so pay attention. The first zone is the inner thigh area, right where it meets your groin. This region is rich in lymphatic tissue and is close to major blood vessels that supply the pelvic area. When you apply castor oil here, you're supporting lymphatic drainage and improving circulation to the organs responsible for hormone production. The second zone is the soles of your feet, specifically a point called yongquan in traditional Chinese medicine. This point is located about 1/3 down from your toes toward your heel, right in the center of the ball of your foot. In traditional medicine, this point is associated with kidney energy, which is closely linked to vitality and sexual health. Modern research suggests that stimulating this area can activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest system that's essential for healthy hormone production. The third zone is your lower back, the lumbar region. Your adrenal glands sit just above your kidneys in this area, and these glands play a crucial role in hormone balance, stress response, and energy production. By applying castor oil here, you're supporting adrenal health and helping your body manage stress more effectively. Now, here's where it gets really practical, and this is the part I know many of you have been waiting for. Let me break down exactly how to use this, because I've seen too many people get this wrong and then wonder why it didn't work. First, you need to prepare your oil blend. Don't just use castor oil straight. It's too thick and can be a bit harsh on its own. Here's what I recommend, and this is the exact formula I give to my patients. Take 50 milliliters of pure, cold-pressed castor oil. Make sure it's good quality, organic if possible, and definitely cold-pressed. Add 10 milliliters of extra virgin olive oil. The olive oil helps with absorption and adds its own anti-inflammatory benefits. Then add 2 drops of lavender essential oil. Lavender has calming properties that support sleep and stress reduction. And if you have it, add 5 milliliters of arnica oil. Arnica is fantastic for circulation and tissue repair. Mix all of this together in a dark glass bottle. Keep it in a cool, dry place, away from direct sunlight. This blend will last you about 3 to 4 weeks if you're using it daily. Now, here's your step-by-step application protocol, and I want you to follow this exactly. Step 1. Do this in the evening, about 30 to 60 minutes before bed. This timing is crucial because your body does most of its hormone production and repair work while you sleep. Step 2. Wash your hands thoroughly and make sure the areas you're going to apply the oil to are clean and dry. Step 3. Warm the oil bottle slightly by holding it in your hands or placing it in warm water for a minute. You want the oil to be comfortably warm, not hot. Step 4. Start with your inner thighs. Put 3 to 5 drops of the oil blend in your palm, rub your hands together, and then massage it into the inner thigh area on both sides. Use gentle circular motions. Don't rush this. Take about 2 to 3 minutes per side. You're not just applying oil, you're stimulating circulation and lymphatic flow. Step 5. Move to your feet. Put 3 drops on each palm and massage the soles of your feet, focusing especially on that yongquan point I mentioned. Press firmly but gently. You should feel a slight tenderness there. That's normal. Spend about 1 to 2 minutes on each foot. Step 6. Finally, your lower back. This is the trickiest area to reach yourself, so if you've got a partner who can help, great. Otherwise, just do your best to reach around. Use 5 drops and massage in upward motions from your lower back toward your mid-back. Again, take your time, 2 to 3 minutes here. Step 7. After application, you can put on an old t-shirt and some comfortable pants or pajamas that you don't mind getting a bit oily. Some guys like to place a warm compress over their lower back for 10 minutes afterward, but that's optional. Now, how often should you do this? For the first 21 days, do this every single night. 21 days is how long it typically takes to see significant changes. After that, you can maintain with 3 times per week. When will you see results? Most of my patients report feeling more energized within 7 to 10 days. Improvements in sleep quality often come first, then energy levels, then other benefits. But remember, everybody's different. Some guys notice changes in 3 days, others take 2 weeks. Be patient and consistent. Here's something really important. Keep a simple journal. Just jot down how you're feeling each day. Rate your energy from 1 to 10. Note your sleep quality. Track your mood. This helps you see patterns and progress that you might otherwise miss. Let me tell you about a patient of mine, Robert from Winnipeg. Robert was 63 when he came to see me. He'd been feeling exhausted for months, couldn't concentrate at work, and his wife was worried about him. He'd been to his family doctor who'd run tests. Everything came back normal. But Robert knew something wasn't right. I put Robert on this castor oil protocol, along with some dietary changes and stress management techniques. Within the first week, he told me his sleep had improved. By day 10, he was waking up feeling refreshed, something he hadn't experienced in years. By day 21, he came into my office with a completely different energy. He was smiling, joking around, and he told me he felt like he'd gotten his mojo back. But here's what really struck me. Robert said, "Claire, I didn't realize how much I'd been just existing instead of living. Now I've got the energy to go for walks with my wife again, to play with my grandkids without feeling wiped out afterward. I feel like me again." That's what this is really about, folks. It's not about some magic cure. It's about giving your body the support it needs to function the way it's meant to. Now, I know some of you have questions, so let me address the most common ones I hear. Can you use just castor oil and olive oil without the lavender and arnica? Absolutely. The castor and olive oils are the foundation. The lavender and arnica are enhancers. They make it more effective. But if you don't have them or can't get them, start with just the two base oils. You'll still get benefits. Does this work for men under 60? Yes, while I'm focusing on men over 60 because that's when these issues become most noticeable. Guys in their 40s and 50s can benefit too. If you're already experiencing low energy or other symptoms, this can help regardless of your age. Are there any side effects? Castor oil is very safe for topical use. Some people might experience mild skin sensitivity, so I always recommend doing a patch test first. Apply a small amount to your inner wrist and wait 24 hours. If there's no reaction, you're good to go. Also, castor oil can stain fabric, so use old clothes and sheets. Where should you buy your castor oil? Look for organic, cold-pressed, hexane-free castor oil. You can find this at health food stores across Canada. Places like Whole Foods or local health shops. Make sure it's labeled for topical use. Don't use castor oil that's meant for industrial purposes. That's not what we want. Can women use this too? Funny you should ask. While I'm focusing on masculine vitality today, castor oil has benefits for women too, particularly for hormonal balance and pelvic health. But that's a topic for another video. What if you have diabetes or other health conditions? Always, and I mean always, check with your healthcare provider before starting any new health protocol. While castor oil is generally safe, if you're on medications or have specific health conditions, you want to make sure there are no contraindications. Here's something else I want to emphasize. This protocol works best when it's part of a holistic approach. You can't out-supplement a terrible lifestyle. Make sure you're also focusing on getting quality sleep, 7 to 8 hours minimum. Eating a balanced diet with plenty of healthy fats, proteins, and vegetables. Managing your stress through meditation, exercise, or whatever works for you. And hey, reducing your alcohol intake helps too. I know it's tempting with those cold Canadian winters, but alcohol really does interfere with hormone production. Also, and this might surprise you, but getting morning sunlight is crucial. Even 15 minutes of natural light in the morning helps regulate your circadian rhythm and supports healthy hormone production. I know it's tough during our dark winters, but even on cloudy days, getting outside makes a difference. Now, you might be wondering, what's the science behind why this works? Let me break it down in simple terms. Castor oil contains ricinoleic acid, which has been shown in studies to reduce inflammation markers in the body. Chronic inflammation suppresses the hypothalamic pituitary gonadal axis. That's the fancy term for the system that controls testosterone production. By reducing inflammation, you're removing the brake pedal on your hormone production. Additionally, the topical application in those 3 specific zones stimulates both the lymphatic system and local circulation. Better lymphatic drainage means better toxin removal. Better circulation means better nutrient delivery. Both of these support optimal cellular function, including in your hormone-producing glands. The foot application, particularly at the Yonquan point, activates reflexology pathways that have been recognized for thousands of years. Modern studies on reflexology show measurable effects on stress hormones and nervous system function. When you're less stressed, your body can allocate resources to vitality instead of survival mode. Listen, I've been practicing medicine for over 20 years, and I've seen a lot of trends come and go. But some things stick around because they actually work. Castor oil therapy is one of those things. It's not flashy, it's not expensive, and it doesn't come with a fancy marketing campaign. But it's effective, it's safe, and it's accessible to everyone. You know what I love most about this approach? It puts the power back in your hands. You're not dependent on a prescription. You're not waiting for approval from insurance companies. You're taking an active role in your own health and vitality. That sense of agency, of taking control, that in itself has therapeutic value. I want to share one more thing before we wrap up. A lot of guys feel embarrassed or ashamed about experiencing these changes. They think it makes them less of a man somehow. And I want to say this clearly. There's absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. Your body is responding to decades of stress, environmental factors, and yes, natural aging. That's not a character flaw. That's being human. What matters is what you do about it. And the fact that you're here watching this video, learning about natural solutions, that tells me you're someone who's committed to your health and well-being. That's something to be proud of, not ashamed of. So here's what I want you to do right now. First, comment below "I choose vitality" so I know you're committed to trying this. Second, give this video a like. If you found it helpful, it really helps me reach more people who need this information. And third, subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be sharing more natural health solutions. And next week, I'm going to reveal the #1 mistake men make when trying to boost their testosterone naturally. And trust me, you don't want to miss that. Before I go, here's your action plan. Today, order your castor oil and olive oil. Tomorrow, when they arrive, do your patch test. The day after, start your 21-day protocol. Mark it on your calendar, set a reminder on your phone, whatever works for you. And I want to hear from you. Come back in a week, in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks, and let me know how you're doing. Share your experience in the comments because your story might be exactly what another guy needs to hear to take that first step. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. There are thousands of men dealing with the same challenges, and there are natural, effective solutions available. You don't need to accept feeling tired, foggy, and unmotivated as your new normal. You have the power to make changes, and those changes start today, right now, with one simple drop of oil. I'm Dr. Claire Whitman, and I believe in your ability to reclaim your vitality. Now go out there and choose to live with power and health. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.